it's the proposal that's dividing Queenslanders, or at least that's the plan. The Katter Party is once again trying to split my home of Queensland into two separate states. So are two Queenslands better than one?
Yep.
This morning, Queensland MP Rob Katter dropped this bombshell in state parliament.
I move a motion that this House supports taking the necessary steps to form a separate state of North Queensland.
It's a shocking proposal, or it would be if the Katter Party hadn't tried this in 2020.
Let us say a separate territory to start with.
And in 2016.
The separation of Queensland into two states.
And in 2010. In fact, the idea goes back to 1882, when a committee in Townsville pushed for... Wait a second. Is that...
Politics is the art of the possible, and we have to be aspirational Australian, keep punching ahead. We just try again and again and again. It's going to happen one day.
As much as the Katters really want this to happen, and there's quite a few people who support them in it, this particular version of Game of Thrones is never going to come to fruition.
But how do North Queenslanders actually feel about this idea?
I think it's actually quite a good idea.
It doesn't make much sense, I don't think.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful idea.
We've sort of forgotten about up here.
I'm not entirely sure it's a good idea. I'd be interested to hear his arguments.
His arguments are that the split is crucial to address funding they say disproportionately favours southeast Queensland.
So they do one-size-fits-all legislation, laws in Queensland from a governing centre 2,000 kilometres away, and I think it's mainly indifference that you get from people that live so far away and have completely different value sets.
The proposed line would be drawn here, creating the state of North Queensland. Or, if they want to get more creative, Kingsland, or Crockworld, or Queensland Plus. So many options.
Yes, the resources may be in the north, but the power and the money is in the southeast. And there's just not enough population gathered together in North Queensland for it to work as a separate state.
But halving the state could mean an end to headlines like...
The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is now almost the same size as Queensland.
How would Queenslanders feel no longer being compared to garbage?
Well, that might be a good thing.
Say that again.
So, is it finally North Queensland's time to shine? The investigation continues.
But what
do we
about
think?
origin? What about state of origin?
Well, this is why fundamentally it couldn't work, right? You can't have two Queenslands.
No, imagine if they played each other, it'd be amazing.
Okay, well, yes, but we can't have that.
Queenslander!
Actually, hang on, maybe I've had a dream about that and it was actually quite good. I don't like this, but as someone from southeast Queensland, I'm like, no, you can't, you absolutely cannot do this. Yeah. However, the North Queenslanders, I'd be like, yeah, get rid of them. Cut us off. I could totally see that. Yeah. It won't happen. United Queensland forever. Smash the Blues.